Need some coins for the God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Make sure you check out the solo grinding service as well. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about the most feared promo. Now, I'm going to tell you what you should do to prepare for it because there's quite a bit to actually talk about. And if this is your guys' first year playing Madden 19 or Madden in general, then, well, I hope it's your first year playing Madden 19. If it's your first year playing Ultimate Team, then there's a lot to discuss. Now, if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We just hit 40,000 subscribers, so the road to 50K has just started. And I cannot be more excited. I'm hoping to hit 50K by the end of this year. I think we can do it as long as you guys support the channel. So thank you guys very much for that. Make sure you hit the like button on the video as well. And share it so that other people can see this information. Share it with your friends. Go to school. Tell your friends. Share it with your parents. But with that being said, most feared promo. So there is a lot to get into. The number one thing I'm going to talk about first, though, is should you sell your team? This is like the number one asked question whenever we get a new promo. Also, when will the most feared promo actually come out? Now, last year, I believe it came out October 20th. Now, for some reason, I have a feeling it's going to come out a lot sooner, which is why I'm making this video about a month before it came out last year, because I feel like it's going to be coming out within the next week or two. I don't have any inside info or anything. There's just kind of a hypothesis that I'm having here. But, should you sell your team? Personally, I am not going to sell my team just because of the fact that with the most feared promo, we do get a bunch of really good players, I will say that, but I don't think we're going to get a bunch of 92, 93, 94 overall players. We will definitely get a couple, but if you take a look at my team specifically, my team's really good, and I don't think we're going to need a bunch of players that I can really replace anybody on my team with. I might pick up one, maybe two new players. If you guys haven't been 88, 89 overall team, it might be worth it to sell your team. This isn't really the biggest market crash type of promo. Usually the most feared promo doesn't cause a huge market crash, but the thing is, if you guys have no idea how the most feared promo works, usually what happens is for a couple of days towards the end of October, there's going to be silver tier cards, gold tier cards, and then you're going to have the elite tier cards, and probably masters as well. So like last year we had scary tall, scary fast, and scary strong players. The masters, for those, which I'll go over in a minute too, I have that pulled up on my head. The scary fast was Randy freaking Moss, which I hope they bring that back this year, because that way I'll be able to take Randy Moss and power him up again and get the fully powered up Randy Moss with the most feared promo. That would be insane. But we also had Scary Tall, which I believe was Tony Gonzalez, and Scary Strong, which I believe was Ray Lewis. All those guys had master cards last year for the most feared promo. Now what happens is, during those couple of days towards the end of the month, the silver players, usually they shoot up about, I want to say, a foot. So if the card is like 6'2", in real life, so say you had, trying to think of someone just to show you, let's say Zeke. I believe Zeke's what, 6 feet tall? Yeah, 6 feet tall Zeke. He would be 7 feet tall, maybe a little bit even taller than that. But depending on the overalls of players, they would actually grow even taller. And it is pretty amazing. You guys can go ahead and check out some gameplays from last year. I think I had a gameplay up too during it. But these players enrage and get huge for those couple of days. And also their overalls increase as well. So if you have, let's say they drop 92 overall, Khalil Mack from most feared, right? More than likely, he'll be a 97, maybe a 98, 99 overall card for those 3 days. So if you don't have any most feared players on your team, you're going to get destroyed if you try to play online. Now, it's extremely fun to play with those players, even if you just have silvers. Like, if you want to play head-to-head, you want to play weekend league or something, if there's nobody playing that like if you're playing weekend league and you go in there without any most feared players, you're going to lose the game. Because those players are absolutely stacked. They're huge. They're going to be mossing everybody. So you need to have at least the silver most feared players on your team to have even a chance of playing. So I'm definitely going to pick up some most feared players, but I'm not going to go all out on the promo. Because, of course, the players, once they enrage, they do usually go up in price a little bit. And then right after, they drop. So you got to keep that in mind as well. But let's go over what actually came out last year for Most Feared, and we'll go over that. Alright, so now when you're on Mutt and you guys see it's the Mutt 18 Most Feared overview, and we're going to take a look at these sets. Now it says here, players will morph for 48 hours during Halloween from 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. on the 30th up until the 1st. Here are the ratings for the Most Feared Commanders and the Most Feared Captains. So, Ray Lewis was the scary, strong captain. He had 88 speed, 94 hit power, very good. But after that, we have Rashad Jones, who was only a 91, Big Ben, who was a 90, Demaryius Thomas, Jason Peters, Dontari Poe, Myles Garrett. So, for my team, if they do it the same way where, you know, the second highest card in the set is only a 91, most of my team is already 92 overalls, or 93, so that's not going to really help me. Scary tall, we had Tony Gonzalez, we had Richard Sherman as well, Larry Fitz, Donta Hightower, Brian Orakpo, Nate Solder, and DeMar Dotson. Now, could we see some similar players this year? Definitely. But the only thing is, a lot of these guys already got upgrades. Rashad Jones already has a Team Diamond. Ray Lewis has a GOAT, so our team captain, so I don't think he's going to get an upgrade. Big Ben, we could possibly see Ben come back. Same thing with Demaryius Thomas. Jason Peters has a heavyweight. Dontari Poe has a heavyweight as well. Myles Garrett, I don't think he has an upgrade, so he can definitely get one. Tony Gonzalez obviously has a legend. Sherman has a limited time card. Fitz has a Team Diamond. Donta Hightower has a limited time card. Brian Orakpo just got a gauntlet player. And then Nate Solder, DeMar Dotson. So we're probably going to see a lot of new players. Probably won't be that many similar to last year. But then we have these sets, which the scary tall commander, Tony Gonzalez, you had to get all of these 6 players underneath him. So you had to get Sherman, Fitz, Hightower, all those. Put them into this set. And I believe you even got the cards back as NAT, if I remember correctly. And you can see the rest of the sets here. And then there was also solo challenges. And they had this haunted house sequence, which contained 21 challenges and expired at 10:30 on the 10th of November. It was 21 challenges, gave you 30,000 coins, and you had 14 packs / items, I believe were like Most Feared packs. And then also there was 24-hour, basically a new sale every 24 hours. So you get 1,500 coins and a Most Feared token, which you could trade in and get some sets done. So I would expect it to be kind of similar like that, where you put cards in the set, get them all back as NAT, kind of like how they did with the Ultimate Kickoff promo with the Master, you know, Antonio Brown, Kuechly, Gronk, sort of like that set. Now, if we take a look here, as I got an objective of completing a couple games and also had separate sold, but if we take a look at players that I personally feel could get a Most Feared card, I actually had Marshawn Lynch, who I thought would get one, until we just got the limited time primetime performer, so he's probably not going to get one. But there's 2 cards that I really think are going to get Most Feared, and I think it's too much of a coincidence that they did this. For Mutt level 52, guys, this pack has Patrick Peterson and a Khalil Mack in it as NAT. Now, if you want to power up a card, say Khalil Mack gets a Most Feared card, like a 92, I want to say, hopefully 92. I'm definitely going to try to pick this card up. But 92 Khalil Mack, you're going to need to have his power-up card and his base elite to power him up. So, that's where I think it might be a good idea. I really don't think, like, worst case scenario, his price probably won't go down. But it might be a decent idea to maybe pick up Khalil Mack and also Patrick Peterson, because I feel like those 2 guys are probably going to get Most Feared cards. Now, if you take a look, I feel like a lot of the community thinks this as well, because if you take a look here at the left end Khalil Mack power up, he was like 8,000 coins yesterday, and if you take a look here at him, he is going for 18k, and he was actually like 25k earlier today. So he's going for a ton of coins, and I personally have 2 power max, and I have 3 Patrick Petersons, which I think Pat Pete's going for like 8k, maybe a little bit cheaper now. He's going for about 7,500 coins. So Patrick Peterson and also Khalil Mack going for a decent price. And then we take a look here, Patrick Peterson's going for 163,000 coins. And then also Khalil Mack, I believe is like 190 or so. And I actually have a base elite Khalil Mack sitting in my item minder. I did actually pull him, and I decided to keep him. I'm not going to sell him just yet, because I really feel like his price is going to go up if he does end up getting a power up, which I don't have any chems on him, so I don't know why it says that. But I do expect him to probably get a Most Feared card. He 100% deserves it, and I would probably bet money that he's going to get a Most Feared card, because he should have got a Team of the Week card. He usually gets a Most Feared, and this is the perfect time for them to drop a Most Feared Khalil Mack, and then also maybe a Randy Moss. But should you sell your team? I personally don't really know for myself. My team is really good. I'm probably not going to. Should you? that one's kind of up to you guys. Let me know your opinions down below and if you should sell your team or not. I'm kind of on the edge on it. I know a lot of people probably are going to sell their team. Could we see a mini market crash? It's definitely possible that we do. But the most feared promo is one of the funnest times of the year because the players enraging, and it's so fun to go online and play with like 7'6" players. Once again, guys, thank you guys for all the support as of recently. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below what are some players you think could get most feared upgrades. I personally think Khalil Mack, Patrick Peterson, maybe Big Ben, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. I feel like both of them deserve some upgrades. So we can definitely do some really fun kind of upgrades here. Also, maybe worth it to invest in Alvin Kamara power-ups because that guy could definitely get a scary fast card. I feel like that would be pretty good card to get a scary fast. Let me know down below what you guys think about selling your team, as well as which players you think could get a scary, fast, strong, or tall, basically, player. Just hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I will see you guys next time.